Hello Stampers, this is super awesome stamper Shirley Merker. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Wisconsin, USA. Thanks for purchasing my August 2022 kits in the mail. It's this fancy corner fold. So go ahead and pull out your packet. So it comes in a white packet. I have included a piece of 8x4 Designer Series paper. Set that aside. You can use that on whatever project you like. It was just a bonus included in your kit. It was also part of the celebration offering, and at the time I'm filming this video, that paper is gone. Not sure if they're going to get another shipment. So enjoy that paper as much as I am. The reason why I shared that particular pattern is because I love mushrooms, and I just love how vibrantly colored that pattern is. All right, so I'm going to pull that one out. I'm also going to pull this one out. You can use these cello envelopes to mail your cards. Just make sure you put an Avery label over the front so they can see your addresses. Or you can use them to hand deliver a card in that's a little thicker, or keep your ideas in there, your idea cards. All right, and there was your envelope that it was mailed in. I am first going to do the scoring. So let me set some of this aside and pull in my scoring tool. You can use whatever scoring device you have. But what you are adding to your card is this score right here. It just adds a nice little detail. I have it going off of the edge right there. Also on the Mary Merlot card. So I'm going to bring in my scoring tool. We need to do two things with the scoring tool. The first is make a little tick mark or a pencil mark, whatever you'd like, at the 4 1/4 on both of them. All right, and then from that tick mark, I'll move this up a little bit. Find a groove that you like or can easily see. In this case, it's the 4 1/4. I'm going to draw my stylus down. And insert the tip, so the bottom left-hand corner tip, and then line up that little tick mark that I made. And then drag your scoreless in that line. So again, insert your stylus, pull it down. Line up the tick mark and the tip. And if you're doing this on your paper trimmer, it might be a little easier to score on the trimmer. I just love my scoring board because of the deep grooves that it provides. Okay. All right, so now there is your fold back. Okay, you're going to flip this around, and then there's your fold back. All right, and then we want to add the little detail on that flap. So grab your stylus, and all I did was a 1/4 inch. There. And a 1/4 inch over here as well, just to the tip of that score mark. That just provides an additional detail that you don't have to do anything extra for. 1/4 inch in. Over here at the 4 mark, 1/4 inch in. You can also get a little crazy. Let's do another one. Add 1/8 of an inch. Why not? Okay. All right, so there's the Mary Merlot. And here's the Starry Sky with the double. You do whichever you'd like, you prefer. Okay, now we're gonna secure back that flap. With your tape runner. And I usually like to do assembly line when I'm doing my cards. So secure that back. Secure that back. Did I bone fold both of these? That'll help it lay a little better. There. Okay. All right, next. Let's just do one card at once. So let's just pick the Starry Sky. And I'll put the Starry Sky right there. For the Starry Sky card, I pulled in the Season of Chic. Season of Chic, that's what I'm calling it, stamp set. And I have the Thinking of You. And the Poppy Parade ink pad. And here are my supplies. Gonna put those right there. And place that at the top and press down. There we go. Right, and everything else is just assembly. So the die cut shape is from All That Dies die set. It's part of the He's the Man bundle. And you see me hand advancing my tear and it's not my tear and tape, my tape runner. It's because I forget to do the 90-degree up break. So when I do the 90-degree up break, I don't have that problem. Just have a long time habit of using snail and fast fuse where you didn't have to do that severe 90-degree break. All right, so you can decide if you don't like the mushrooms as much as I do, you can have the rings up, the wooden ring, trunk rings. Okay, now, the way I lined up my square was point to point. So I'm gonna flip that over, leave my thumb here. This is the triangle that I'm gonna have adhesive to. I'm not gonna put adhesive on the whole square because then I will secure my flap down. I don't wanna do that. Ooh, I like the double scoring there. It adds a little bit of extra detail. All right, now this circle punch is the decorative circle punch. It's new this year. It's our next layer. And then these are from the bow punch. I'm pretty sure it was called the bow punch. Before I get to those, let's attach this down. And since you're purchasing the kits in the mail, you also will receive a PDF file emailed to you with all of the measurements included. And we have a whole bunch of other demonstrators that collaborated sharing their designs of this specialty fold card. So look in your email for that. It'll give you lots of ideas to make more cards using this same fold. All right, now this circle fits most of, or covers most of that sweet sorbet. So I'm just gonna add some tape there and start building. And just use that tape to secure these down. I'm having the blue tones up. You could certainly have, I think that's too much of a pattern to have the other tone up. And then a swag that's kind of hanging off there. And a swag that's there. And then this is going to go over the top. I did dimensionals. I think for this one, we will just add some tape runner. And then I have the green dots. These are the 2022-2024 in color matte decorative dots. I did the light green ones for my sample card. I am going to do the pinkish tones. Now all of your tones are different because it is a tone ombre package. So you can see on the bottom, these are darker and these are over in the lighter range. So it's just depending on where you are in the cutting sequence, depending on what color you got. And then the rest of those are just yours to use as you'd like. I just used 3 on the design. The last piece, or second to last, is this gold ribbon. And all I did was make a knot. And then I slipped the little punch shape through there and just pulled it tight. And then grab my glue dots. And secure that down. And just cut the edge however you'd like. And that's a little bit extra for you to do whatever you'd like with. The last thing are these flower embellishments. You get 9 of them. There are 3 different colors. Okay. I'm gonna grab from my pack the flower adhesive back trinkets because I didn't notice with the flap down that they were 3 different colors, and I used from a few rows. So I am going to actually, yeah, I'll do the gold. Like the bottom looks like it's gold, and then there's copper and there's silver. So I need to balance out some of those rows. So there's the Starry Sky one. And then let's pull in the Merry Merlot. So I included a business card, and like in case you need to follow up with me, you can keep that handy. And then assembly line again. It's for the inside. You can decide which pattern you want up. I still like the multicolored, not all pink. And then this one will be next. All right, this is the inside piece. Measures 4 by 5 1/4 inches. It's a larger piece than I normally do. I normally do 1/6 of 8 half by 11, but it really needed that full coverage to make everything look matted and eye-catching. All right, again, decide how you're going to put your pattern. I think, yeah, I want that up. We're going to cover that up. So this is the corner that we're going to put some glue on. And again, lining up the upper left and bottom right corners with your cardstock. Makes it look like a finished card, like you just didn't throw it on there. And then this panel goes over here. All right, now I see I got ahead of myself with the ribbon. And I did this when I created the sample card as well. So maybe let's kind of do something different. Should we do something like that? How about I stamp my sentiment and I'll think about it. So I'm using a stamp from the Cottage Rose stamp set. It's going to be fabulous with my Mary Merlot ink. And this die cup shape comes from the same die set. It's the All That Dies set from the He's the Man bundle. It's going to be fabulous. I didn't get ink quite where I want it, so I have all of my markers and I can dab that up a little. So if you have the Stampin' Write markers, the fat tip is for coloring and the thin tip is for writing, but you can also use that to kind of fill in anywhere where where your ink coverage is not the best or not as full as you like. Now, what am I going to do about this? How about, how about I do something entirely different? All the way across? Nope. Oh, what about that? It just fits, actually. Why don't I do that? And you can decide if you like that design or not. Or you can just pull up your designer series paper and put it under there. Okay, so I'm gonna put this, I don't like it totally over there. Or do I? Let's attach this down. Let's see, I've got this little bit that I cut. And that must have been what I cut from what I had left and I tucked behind there. So how about something like that? Okay, that'll work for me. We'll get a little bit of that pink flower while I'm covering up with the gold, aren't I? That's all right. There, I like that. So what I like about it is that it's not total, this postage, rectangular postage stamp punch is not totally in line with the pattern paper, but it's just offset a little bit. All right, I'm gonna pull in the flowers adhesive back trinkets. This time, I am going to do the copper ones. How about I do something like this, giving you some options. There. I think actually you might not be able to see it. I prefer the gold. So I would probably do one copper one on the other one and 2 gold over here or 3 gold like I have on the sample. So you can decide what you want to do with your flower adhesive back trinkets. Just be aware that the copper does look coppery when it is placed next to the gold. So 2 different designs right there. Oh, and I didn't use this. Let's see here. A bow right there. Bow. Normally, I have bows tied ahead of time. I must have gotten sidetracked when I made up my kit. So bunny ears, loop over loop, and one through the center. And then you just play with it until you have it right. Okay. Grab another glue dot. I take your pick tool. It's easier for me to kind of go around and see where I want to put this. Oh, I think, yeah, up there. Up there works for me. And I got a little bit of extra. You could even tie another bow if you wanted. All right, so here are your 2 cards. A sample, the one I made with you, and my sample, and then what I made with you. So I'm going to do a quick catalog tour before I sign off so you can see where all the products are that I used in case you'd like to place an order. to make more of these cards. So this is the die set that I use. So the circle, it's kind of like a scallopy circle, and the round oval from the All That die set. Just wanted to show you that die set. And then the gold and vanilla ribbon is on page 31 of the July to December catalog. Everything else comes from the annual catalog. So I use the It's Going to Be Fabulous stamp from the Cottage Rose stamp set. I use the Thinking of You from the Textured Chic Season of Chic stamps, the Textured Chic Suite. The cardstock that I used was the Starry Sky for the base, a Sweet Sorbet for the base, and Soft Suede for a layer, and Basic White for a layer. Here is the pattern paper pack that I use, the one that you can purchase at Wash and Beauty. So I use this pattern, some of that, and some of that. The flower trinkets, adhesive back trinkets, are on page 142, right there. And my decorative dots, I don't see those here. Next page, previous page, maybe. Yes, previous page, page 1, or on number 1 on page 141. Ribbons, they're rose, gold, and white. You got a length of that. And you also got, on page 146, the Sweet Sorbet metallic woven ribbon. Punches I used are the decorative circle and the bow punch. And last, I wanted to show you the He's All That bundle stamp set. It includes a die. And then, I wanted to mention that it is celebration through August 31st. So if you place an order exceeding $50, excluding shipping and tax, you receive free exclusive items from Stampin' Up, which will be shown on my online store, whatever is available at the time of your purchase. Like I said, when I made this video, I'm pretty sure this pattern paper has been reduced in stock, so I don't think they're having that in stock anymore, but they may have replenished stock. But there are plenty of other options. Hippos have been very popular. We've got this Silver and Gold Designer Series paper, another here stamp set. So if you purchase $100, excluding shipping and tax, there are a few items like that that you can use your celebration rewards on. So make sure to use my current host code. So my current host code will be linked in my video description below. If you get a $300 order, you get the perfect pomegranate stamp for free. And if you have a $300 order, or even an order that's greater than $99, maybe you'd like to consider joining my super awesome Stampers team. Starter kit is $99 plus tax. There's no shipping on a starter kit. You select $125 worth of any of the products, excluding host only and celebration items, to add to your welcome kit. You also get a paper pumpkin kit and a box of all of the current catalogs in your welcome kit. And then during celebration, Stampin' Up! Is adding this Making Plans planner. So if you like planners, this is a nice option for you, and it will be included for free in your starter kit. All right, thanks again for purchasing my kits in the mail. My kits change each month, so go to my blog at superawesomestamper.com and click on Kits in the Mail to see my current offerings. Again, they change once a month, and we'll stamp with you soon. Bye.